A monster. That's what a Richmond mother calls her son's killer. She says she's still desperate for answers, saying she didn't get justice even with a conviction. Crime Insider John Burkett joins us live with what led to the verdict. John?
And Bill, Crime Insider sources tell me detectives had enough evidence for a trial, but there was some worry that testimony against the teenage gang member would not work in their favor, so they struck a plea deal. Travis Thomas, now an adult, will pull 25 years for killing two in the city of Richmond.
This is what I seen in court. I seen a cold-blooded killer sitting in front of me, and it's the first time I ever sat in front of somebody that was on trial for murder. That's young like that and had no remorse.
Listening for an apology, Ramona Brown says her son's killer showed zero compassion in court Monday as he reached a plea deal with the state. 25 years for killing two men in Richmond, 17-year-old Jamari Saunders in Mosby Court in December of 2019, and 28-year-old Antonio Brown Jr. in Gilpin Court in March of 2020.
They need to bring the death penalty back, and I was one that was against it. But I feel like if you take a life, you should lose your life. And I feel like if you're a juvenile and you can sit up there and commit a man's crime and gun somebody down and take them away from their family, then you need to lose your life. You need to spend the rest of your life in jail and not ever see the streets. And that's what I wish he would have got today.
It was said in court that Thomas was a homegrown gang member. Jamari Saunders, an innocent victim who just happened to be walking home from a neighborhood store the night he was murdered.
It was kind of confusing for me to hear that for the first time. And I was like, wow, so I did this over just gang-related of the projects beefing. So you just came over here and just was like reducing to just kill innocent people?
Not one, but two murders. Thomas, who just turned 18, will get a mugshot once he's transferred. He'll be in his 40s when he gets out of prison. Brown says the only thing that is comforting is knowing there's no credit for good behavior, and Thomas will have to do all 25.
When the judge asked him, did he have anything he wanted to say to the courts, his answer was no. No capacity, no sympathy for what he did. But I believe in the high and mighty, and you reap what you sow.
Antonio Brown Jr. was a father of four. Jamari Saunders was a 17-year-old kid when he died. Both families tell me after today's hearing they are devastated.